My name's Suprema Pete. I sound like the guy from the Drench commercial, and this is Minecraft Weekly. And first up we have the texture pack spotlight. This week's texture pack is the LB Photo Realism texture pack. It's an extremely high quality texture pack and it comes in 256x, 128x and 64x I believe, and as you can see in game, this is very high detail. This is the 256 version I've got, and everything is in extremely high detail. You can see just the quality of the texture work in this pack. Of course you need the HD texture pack fixer for this to work, but you should know where to get that by now. So just having a look around in my house, you see some items in the chest. Gonna have a look a bit around, see the wood in here. You can see the crafting area where I have the table. You can see what a table looks like. High quality wood there. And inside the furnace, this is what it looks like. So the actual main aim of this texture pack is to make it look as realistic as possible, I believe. And you can see the flowers, the cobble, the stone, everything is highly textured. And we'll have a look at the water as well, which is extremely high texture quality there. Doesn't look quite real, but it looks pretty nice to me anyway. But yeah, if you want this kind of look to your Minecraft, link will be in the description for the texture pack, and you can go and put this into your game and run around with very high quality textures. And now we're time for the skin spotlight. This week's skin is Honeydew. You should know him from the Yogscast series. Honeydew, Dwarf, Diggy Hole, all that cool stuff. You can get the skin in the link in the description. There's probably other places you can get the skin as well, but this is the first place I found it. So if you like to diggy hole, get this skin. And it's time for this week's map spotlight. So this week's map is From Dirt to Bedrock. It's version 2.4 at the moment, and you can only break snow blocks, so I'll show you a little bit of what I've done on the map. So you start off breaking snow blocks, and this is the dirt level, which is very easily done. But then when you bash through here, you make it through to the second level, which is sand. And here I died quite a few times, but this is the time I actually made it. You can punch out the fires on the netherrack, which I didn't do for the first couple of times. And yep, the sand level's a jumping puzzle. And then this is the wood level. This is level 3. So I don't know what the sponge was for. I thought it was to get rid of some of the water, but in the end I just ended up going up the waterfalls like you can see now. There's actually really no point of the sponge. I think it was just to be there or something, or used for later on. But as well as waterfalls in this level, you've got dispensers to avoid. They shoot arrows at you. You can't avoid the one on the left really, although somehow I managed to. And then there's the last waterfall and you're done. And that's it for the wood level. Now you move on to the cobblestone level, and you've got to go through a wall of lava. And that's pretty much all there is to the level, apart from a couple of drops of water. And then finally you get onto the stone level. This is as far as I got. There's equations. I have no idea what the symbol between the X and the 2 is, so I didn't know what it is. I decided to randomly pull levers, and yeah, you can see what happens when you randomly pull levers in this room. But yeah, that's it for this map, and link will be in the description. You'll probably get a lot further than me. I'm sorry I can't show you more, but I really suck. So that's it. Now it's time for this week's Minecraft news. So, Mojang are off to E3 this week. They're going to show off their new Xperia Play Minecraft version on the phone. Also, there's been a lot of new bug fix patches since 1.6. We're on 1.6.6 now, and I don't think there'll be any more minor patches before 1.7, but that's a lot of bug fixing notches done, and a lot of servers are starting to come up to date with 1.6.6 and mods as well. Final thing this week is about a couple of new things that have only come available on Twitter today to me. Jeb has announced on Twitter that next patch will maybe have the piston mod, because he mentioned something about that, and also that shares will be in the game, so you'll be able to use them on sheep to get wool, be able to use them on leaves, they'll have a secret use, and you can use them on TNT to defuse them. And in fact, shears will be the only way to get wool from sheep from the next patch, except from if you kill a sheep you can get one block, but shears will be the way to go forward next patch, and it'll be a nice little minor addition that'll be pretty cool to the game, I think. So that's it for the news this week, and I'm going to move on now. And now it's on to this week's final segment, the Channel Spotlight. And this week's Channel Spotlight goes to 8-Bit Dame. They've been around for quite a while, actually. They used to be known as Apple Cake Dame, which was sort of a nemesis to Banana Pylord, but now they've come back as 8-Bit Dame, and they're doing their own thing. Sometimes they play on single player, sometimes on multiplayer, but she's pretty funny. You should go and follow her and watch her Let's Play series of Minecraft. And yeah, that is it for this week's show. So 18 episodes in now. Minecraft Weekly has ended for another week, and be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Leave comments about what maps, texture packs, skins and stuff you would like to see. I might not necessarily use whatever people recommend, as I don't know, I might not feel like it, or may not feel I have much to say about it. So anyway, tune in next week for another Minecraft Weekly, and until then, thank you for watching.